This is Dr. William Brendel. You know, sometimes it's just easier to see how something's done rather than read about it. So, with this idea in mind, I decided to create this brief video tutorial on Blackboard. So just imagine we're sitting together in front of your computer while I guide you through the core features. Only there's one really cool advantage to watching a video. You can rewind and replay my instructions as many times as you need. You can also revisit this video at any time to review what you've already learned. Almost every class you take at Texas A&M University, Texarkana will be set up and run through Blackboard. And with good reason. Blackboard is your one-stop shop for really important course information, communication, assignment delivery, and even test taking. There are so many great features in Blackboard, and the use of these additional features is really up to the professor who teaches the course. This video tutorial will cover the basics. For instance, how do you sign in? Signing in is pretty easy. You just need to go to the university website at www.tamut.edu and click on the Blackboard link. Next, just click on the Go to My Blackboard link. Then you're going to click on the Login button. Now typically when you do this, you're going to get a couple of pop-up boxes. Don't be frightened. They're just there to make sure that you are running the right system. So just click on Run, and then click on that little X up there, close it out. Then you're going to be prompted to enter your username and password. You can learn more about how to do this in the Blackboard Quick Guide, especially if you're a first-time user and you don't know what your username and password are. Then click OK. Next, you're going to be redirected to a page. Look for the link for your course and click on it. When you do this, you'll be brought to the course content page. This is your main page for this course. Here's an example of a course that I teach in organizational development. You can scroll down, get a sense of what the course is all about. There I am, a little bit about me, some important course logistics. Could even put video in there. And there's the book we're going to be using. And at the very bottom of the page, sometimes professors like to put things like the Blackboard Quick Guide I mentioned before, and the syllabus. You can click on them and open them directly into that page, and you can save them to your hard drive. Now let's look at announcements. A lot of professors like to use this feature just to make little announcements to the class. Every time that you log into Blackboard, and you should do it frequently, you're going to see little green buttons telling you that you've got a new message waiting for you. Now, assessments. Assessments is actually really interesting and easy. You can take these assessments online, such as exams or quizzes. Just click on the link. Here's an example of what you'll see. It'll give you an idea of how long the test is, how the questions are delivered, and then you just click on Begin Assessment. In the left-hand side, you have questions and answers. On the right-hand side, you have the amount of time that's remaining. Pretty neat, right? Don't have to keep the old-fashioned watch in front of you to take the test. You're just going to fill in one of the questions here, make sure it's the right one. Save and view next. Since this is only a one-question test, we're going to click Finish. Are you sure you want to submit your assessment? I think so. Let's give it a shot. When you do this, it'll process your test, and you'll get this little sign over here that says you've submitted successfully. And just click OK. And now you're brought back to the main assessment page. We also have a calendar feature which is really helpful. And it looks like a standard calendar that you'd see in Outlook or Google Calendars. You click on any one of those dates, and this happens to be the day that class begins. And from there you can click on any of the other dates. It's relatively straightforward. And you have different views. You could look at the month or the week. Now the discussion board. That is probably the most interesting item here. It's very straightforward. Usually the professor will put a topic up there. You click it, you read what he or she is looking for, and then you basically add to the discussion. We call them discussion threads because discussions can go in many different directions. The best way to get used to this is really to just jump in and start. Learning modules is another thing that professors like to use, where they might put some PowerPoints or other types of documents or voice recordings. And then there's the mail feature. It looks just like the graphic interface that you have on Outlook or any other email. If you want to create a message, you just click on Create Message. And you fill in the to box, subject, your message, and you can add attachments. It's kind of neat. You can add them right from your hard drive. And then once you're done, you just click on Send. Works just like a standard email. See this little thing here with the little arrows? You can actually minimize or maximize that little pane on the left-hand side. So everything that you need is really right there on the left-hand pane. So let's go back to that course content page. And here we are. You know, one of the things that I love the most about this is that you can watch a video directly in the same screen. You don't have to venture out into the internet to watch. And with that, we conclude our Blackboard tutorial. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and I wish you the best of luck.